up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Michael Lambert here. So by popular request, today we are going to be talking about how you can learn to hop over barriers in cyclocross racing. And I brought you to this first location, and I'm going to show you one way that you can learn how to do this yourself. So for me, one of the most important things is just to learn to find places where you can practice.
Wow, you get to Carnegie Hall, don't you? Practice.
I know a lot of guys out there will be making barriers themselves. You can do that if you'd like. Today I'm going to show you how to do this on places where you can find maybe around wherever it is that you're riding. And so yeah, I'm going to show you step one here today. Alright guys, so here we are. This is the first location, and as you can see, this is just like at a park that's local to me, and there is this like concrete sort of ledge. And why I think this is especially good if you're learning how to do this for the first time is that it really emphasizes like doing the front and rear wheel like separately. So as you can see, right, you get that front wheel lifted up, and then you really are like pulling up with your feet in the pedals to lift your rear wheel and get up on top of that ledge. So instead of like an actual barrier, like a single bar or plank, you know, this ledge, and I'll slow it down here for you, really allows you to pull that front wheel up, get your weight back, and then jump with your rear wheel and get that up there. So yeah, this for me, this was like one of the first places that I started learning how to do this, where I started practicing doing this. And this is like step two for me. So at this same park, they have this like wooden bench that's just hanging out with some picnic tables. And so I set these up, and this is nice too because it allows you to sort of learn how to hop something and then prepare to hop something immediately thereafter. So after getting that first motion down on like the concrete ledge, the flagpole ledge here, this will teach you how to get up and over something and then get ready to do it right away after you've done that. So this is kind of like easy level and maybe a slightly more like intermediate level or something like that. And I would recommend if you're trying to do this in races, to practice with something that is close together like this. Definitely having like two barriers is better than just always practicing on one. As you can see, it's not always perfect, but yeah, having something like this, you know, if you make a mistake, you don't really crash. That's nice. I can tell you, one time, I think it was the very first time I ever tried this, I hopped over the wooden plank and then basically just ran straight into the concrete barrier, so try not to do that. Luckily I wasn't injured, the bike was fine. But yeah, I will work in this little thing like during cyclocross season on almost every ride that I do, and that has allowed me to really be able to do this confidently in races this year. I'd say like really for the first time. And so as mentioned in the beginning, getting practice and getting this like muscle memory is hugely important and will help you as you learn to hop these barriers yourself. All right, so that's intermediate and easy. At location one here, where yeah, we've just got basically a concrete ledge and a wooden bench. So yeah, again, for me, like I know for a lot of guys, they will make barriers, and I think that that's probably an even better way to practice, right? Like you can set those to specific heights. I can even link some of the ones that are out there that I think are useful for this application online. But yeah, for me, I've just like found objects that exist and used those in my little loop here around town. So I'm going to take you guys to location number 2 next, so stay tuned.
A few moments later.
All right, y'all, welcome back. We are at location number 2. This is just like an outdoor fitness center type of place. But as you may have noticed in my background, we've got like short barrier looking objects all around here that are going to work really well for us. I've never actually tried to hop over this guy. Challenge accepted. Maybe that's a new task for next year, but I'm going to show you how you can use another found object type area like this to practice hopping over barriers for cyclocross races. So yeah, check it out. So yeah, here we are. This is location number 2 as mentioned. And yeah, I love this little metal bar. It's maybe like 1 foot, 1.5 feet off the ground, something like that. It's not quite as tall as the actual barriers that are in the races, but it's definitely a height that allows you to hop over it really smoothly, hopefully, and give you some confidence. So I'll give you a slow motion front wheel, rear wheel. It's basically the same motion as the one described on the ledge. So again, if you can, I would recommend finding something that's solid. What's also nice about this metal bar is that like it is an immovable object. If you really need to get like front wheel, rear wheel kind of thing, you know, it's not gonna knock it over just by touching it with your front wheel. So that to me is another advantage. All right, so if location 1 was like easy and maybe like intermediate when you're hopping both the wooden bench and a concrete ledge, maybe this metal barrier behind me is advanced. Maybe it's intermediate 2.0. You can decide. But yeah, these are the areas that I have learned how to practice doing like the muscle memory of hopping over a barrier that allowed me to do it comfortably in cyclocross races. So I think for me, yeah, just getting the repetitions in, doing it comfortably, doing it at faster speeds, getting smoother, will also give you the confidence that you need to be able to do it yourself in cyclocross races. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching the video. We'll see you on the next one.
But looks like that. Oh my gosh.
Runner overcooks the barriers, goes over the top, loses his front wheel out from under him.